Hey, are you able to get on?
We still trying, man.
What you looking?
Ask Leia if she sent me another link for this one for the day.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome, soldiers. Thanks for your patience. Here we are, right on time, exactly where we were meant to be. We're seekers, sages, warriors, peacemakers, rule breakers, fearless forces of nature. Transcenders of darkness to light, we radiate grace through purpose and purpose through grace. We're daily practitioners of radical kindness, compassion, and full belly laughter. Quietly confident souls in service to source, living a life meant to be lived. So we close our eyes and breathe. Unmind the mind and let truth rise. Welcome, everyone. I'm Ashley Malin. I'm the founder of Soldier. Soldier is short for Soul Journey. And we've really had an incredible soul journey all week long as we are catalyzing courage. It's been fascinating to see everybody's take on this one concept. And it's been really a fantastic week. And not only are we on this journey as a week, but just in general, especially right now, there's just a collective soul journey happening. We're all in this together. We're dealing with technology issues as we speak. And so we're just rolling with the flow. And at Soldier, that's kind of how we go, is just in the moment. And we react to things and respond to things with grace. And so this practice and the practice every day is learning how to move through life with grace and courage and finding that inner, the inner wisdom that lies within, and how do we move that into the world, especially as the coming months ahead of us are lots of unknowns and question marks. And so it really takes courage to move through life at the moment, more than ever, I think. So I have a couple housekeeping things. We have a chat window that we prefer for technical issues. Hopefully you're sitting in a quiet place in your home with a journal and a pen, water if you need, take a break if you need. This is your time to enjoy, so do whatever you need to do. The most important thing is that we enjoy ourselves, and this is a safe space, a brave space that we've been talking about, to just pick apart a little layer of our being. It's not easy work doing this, but the fact that you're even here to begin with is commendable and something to just commend yourself for even being here and even doing any of this work. So thank you again for being here. We have all week long, this is a donation, and all year we've, the schedule. We've got a couple more days left. Tomorrow we have Dat Dude Johnny and Shea Freedom. These guys are super rad. I love Johnny and I have been friends for several years now. They're young and fresh and from different parts of the country. And I really appreciate everyone's point of view all week, and especially coming from different color, different gender, different identity. It's just a really unique time that we get to hear from lots of different perspectives. So they're tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we have Monica Mesa Dasi, our Shakti, Sandra Small, who's total rocker, new on the Soldier Squad. Dana Harper, who is also new on the Soldier Squad. She is a soul singer. She was on The Voice, and I actually saw her on The Voice. So it's kind of funny that she's here. Not funny, but great that she's here. And then Masood Ali Khan on handpan. So Masood will be representing the men, but we've got the women rounding out the show. So we hope you'll join us for the Lion's Gate. It's a portal of energy that is the highest, most abundant energy of the entire year. And it's just a great way to come together in ceremony and ritual and to really, instill some of that light. We appreciate any photos you have or able to take on social media. Teamwork makes the dream work, and your collaboration and your voice really helps us. So tag us at I Am Soldier, and we look forward to seeing what you got. And then lastly is we are partnered with Tree Sisters for the rest of the year. These guys are not guys, women, I should say. They're a women-run organization in the UK.
Okay, I'm on there now.
And they are fantastic. They empower women in villages all over the world, and they work in 11 different countries, India included. So that's near and dear to my heart. And what they do is empower women to educate their villages, their families, their communities, and then to actually plant trees. So every dollar plants 2 trees, and our goal is to grow a soldier forest. So even if you are unable, or even if you got one of the free tickets, the exchange of energy is really appreciated. And just $1 is 2 trees. So any help is awesome. So I think we've got the men of the hour finally in the house, and we're going to hear their view on courage. Keith is a friend that I've known for several years. I saw him on a video on YouTube, and within a short amount of time, I ended up in Honduras with him. And he comes from a story that he'll tell you more about, but is truly an act of courage. And he's one of the most ultimate representations of what a soldier is. A soldier is somebody who's transcended a challenge and turned it into an opportunity and a gift and their light. And then they share that light with the world. Chinook is his first yoga teacher out of the football NFL world. So Chinook comes from over 40 years of healing modalities, and his wisdom is something else too. And then Kiyoshi is new in the squad, and I'm just really happy to have him here too. When I asked Keith who he wanted to work with, this is the guy. So Keith's standards are real high, so we're in for a treat. So without further ado, I will pass off the reins and we're going to listen to the Superfly Soldier brothers who are in the house today. Oh, I'm going to unmute. Okay. So Keith, you guys hopefully unmuted. Kiyoshi. Okay.
Blessings. I think that is on me. Thank you, Ashley, for introducing everybody and for blessing us with your introduction to what you're doing and all the amazing work you are all doing at Soldier. I really appreciate it. Much gratitude for this Lionsgate opportunity. My name is Kiyoshi, a conscious hip hop artist, transformational rap coach based out of California and Michigan. So yeah, I'll get started. I'm just going to bless y'all with a piece I wrote earlier this year, actually right before Corona in January, and it's called Sweet Small Voice. So I chose this song to start out with because it's a very resonant song to myself and also representative of my journey following my truest passion, following my heart. Listen to the sweet small voice in the midst of chaos and turmoil and craziness and people telling you to go different direction. It's like, no, I'm going to follow and own what God is telling me, what my heart's saying. So it's called Sweet Small Voice. So start the music. Thumbs up if you hear the music. Thumbs up. Okay, cool. And my level's okay? All right, cool. It's like, daily it feels like I'm walking blind through unknown territory. On repeat in my mind, I keep on creating these same stories. Why is it so uncomfy? Are they gonna judge me? Will I find a wife who will love me? Why is it so hard for me to trust me? Limited beliefs I let rain down upon me, but I turn the volume down to the external world and hold on to silence like white diamonds or precious pearls. Trust my gut. Easier said than done. Anxiety is the song that is seldom sung. I hear the voice of my parents seep deep into my conscience. You should have more money saved, enough to buy a house, and I admit I'm hard on myself at times, thinking when I die, what legacy will I leave behind? Yeah, used to feel so afraid and alone until I grabbed the microphone, got on stage and performed. I had to Sit and listen to the sweet small voice, and you will find all the answers. Pay attention to the sweet small voice. Stay the course, let it lead you. Sit and listen to the sweet small voice. Even when hope is lost, it'll start to make sense. See life through a new lens. See how we're searching within, looking within. Intuition guide me home. I was searching within, looking within. Down that cold dark road, yeah. Even when I really wanna give up, times got rough and I got down in my luck. I had to stand up, fighting, believing, follow my dreams and stay achieving. I heard a sweet, small voice. I remember sleeping in my car in the 24-hour fitness parking lot, thinking the cost of living in Cali really cost a lot. To save money, thousands of miles away from my fam, I had to pursue my artistry, and I had to take that chance. See, hip-hop was a way for me to get out my shell. Went from shy kid in Michigan to performing around the world, yeah. I used to feel so afraid and alone until I grabbed the microphone. I got on stage to perform. I had to sit and listen to the sweet small voice, and you will find all the answers. Pay attention to the sweet small voice. Stay the course, let it lead you. Sit and listen to the sweet small voice. Even when hope is lost, it'll start to make sense. See life through a new lens. See how we're searching within, looking within. Intuition guide me home. I was searching within, looking within. Down that cold dark road, yeah. Even when I really wanna give up, times got rough and I got down on my luck. I had to stand up, fighting, believing, follow my dreams and stay achieving. I heard a sweet, small voice. Yes, yes, yes. So that's my song, Sweet Small Voice, coming out soon, featuring one of the most amazing bass players in the world, Victor Wooten. He's playing on that track. And Jamie Shadowlight, produced by my friend Eric Open Optics. So right about now, I would like to introduce my new friend. I just met him online the other day. We're becoming friends. Brother Chinook. He will be leading us into a meditation. Chinook is a master teacher in Dallas, Texas, with over 42 years of experience in internal wellness arts, with experience in just about every healing modality: yoga, yoga therapy, tai chi, chuan, kung fu, martial arts, meditation, mindfulness, advanced pranayama techniques, tantra, yokui nature. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. It means the organic natural way, the way of constant evolution. Tai chi, advanced sports specific training, injury prevention and rehabilitation, master swim instructor. Wow. Founder, leader of urban dance troupe, yoga for addicts and recovery, yoga and tai chi for seniors. His personal mantra and philosophy is, if it works holistically, I incorporate it. If it doesn't, I eliminate it. Beautiful words, Brother Chinook. So I would definitely look forward to learning more about you. You are doing a lot of things that I admire, and man, it's a blessing to see you doing so many amazing things in the world and having so many skills. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Brother Chinook.
Mic check, 1, 2, mic check, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Okay. Welcome one and all. Glorious day, beautiful day, wonderful day. Do you know that you have a pancreas that is not the same pancreas tomorrow? It's one of the few organs that almost every cell in it in 24 hours is new. So transformation is possible. Anybody told you can't change, you can't do something here and there? Your pancreas is not even the same pancreas tomorrow. It's a whole different pancreas, the majority of it. Not other organs do that. So I want you to know you're blessed. We're here, we're walking. It's people going through big hardships, so we're going to make everything lighter. You know, I'm not going to get too deep, and it's going to be light. uplifting. So this first meditation we're going to do is I want you to touch your index finger like this. Make sure the thumb is on top of the index finger. So not this way. That's a different energy. That's a different pressure point. This way. And then put your hands on your thighs or the coffee table or your knees and lift your heart. So when I say lift your heart, don't lift your chin. I want you to literally keep your chin and lift your heart. See that? Boom, boom. Some people call these Bundy locks. I want you to lift that heart and relax your shoulders down and back. There's many types of meditation for my new people. I hope it's not just all yogis on here, and there's some people who trying to find a way and was invited. I know it's going to be a lot of my students on here for the first time. So what I want you to know is this meditation that we're doing is one of the best ways to meditate. Is to not try to do anything other than what's going on in your mind. All the anxiety, frustration, tension comes from you trying not to be whatever the mind is saying. The mind is basically just talking to you, but it's not real. It is not real until you manifest a physical reality to it. If you say you're going to rob the bank tomorrow, but you never robbed the bank, you are not a bank robber. So this is just thoughts. So any thought may come in there. We're going to sit quiet, and I just want you to watch your thoughts. Once we start breathing, I want you to watch the thoughts. Don't try to control them, not a guided, not a mantra. Just watch all of the crap that starts coming up as soon as you try to get quiet, as soon as you try to get still. And there's a known fact, most Americans have been cultured and conditioned to hate stillness and silence. Stillness and silence should not be a crutch. It should be a blessing also. They said God don't talk to you until you get quiet. Nature won't reveal its secrets until you get quiet. Your inner self won't reveal itself until you get quiet long enough. So, index finger to thumb, I'm going to do 3 ohms. You're going to feel my ohms even in California. You're going to feel my ohms even in Germany, because vibration is real and it's coming through this, and you're going to feel it. I'm going to do a couple of type of ohms. One's going to sound like a didgeridoo. The first is going to be a basic low vibration ohm. If you want to ohm with me, you can. Oh. You take the ohm into 3 syllables. How do you do that? You start out with an ah, with an A sound, ah, A-H-H-H-H. And then you get the As you close in your mouth round and round, it automatically goes to an ohm. Watch me. Oh. You play with this in your shower. You start playing with your ohms in your shower. No 2 people on the same frequency. Some people don't feel it because they're in a deeper note. They're trying to get into a bass when maybe they need to be in an alto or soprano, right? Now I'm going to go deep Tibetan ohm, and they're going to make it sound like a didgeridoo. You just keep being present and don't feel like you're trying to accomplish or perform anything. You're just here for the experience. Here we go again. And this last one, I'm going to take it a little bit more extraterrestrial. Watch it. This is part of your meditation. Sounds are underrated. Breathing is underrated. The poses are overrated. The breathing and the sounds are underrated. Start putting more sound, audibles, sighs, moans, laughter, singing into your practice, literally. Then it makes it soulful and spiritual, because that's coming out of you. Nobody else can make that exact vibration. That's your DNA. Can't get no more personal and authentic than that. Oh, one more thing with the Om. Every branch of yoga is endless. You can get in pranayama, just the breath sciences for 20 years. You can get an asana for 20 years. You can get in meditation for 20 years. You can get to charity work, what we call volunteer work. They call bhakti yoga. Most yoga in India is bhakti yoga or karma yoga. It's not hatha yoga, the physical yoga. So now I'm going to do one, and I'm going to actually whistle while I'm doing the Om. They have a guy in New York, used to be called the Funk Buddha. He could actually do a classical concert behind the voice while he's doing the Om. I'm just trying to say that we are endless potential beings. Quit limiting yourself to only listening to people who are afraid to branch out. The only people afraid of yoga is the people who are afraid of transformation. That's it. Here we go. Last bit of the meditation, close your eyes, sit straight upright. All I want you to do is watch your thought, become the witness. I want you to ask yourself this question. Do you feel the breath as it comes in your nose, the back of your sinuses, the front and the back of your throat, the bronchial tubes, the upper lungs, the middle lungs, the bottom lungs, the side lungs? Don't breathe the breath, let the breath breathe you. Imagine you are one big giant lung. Breathe that big, and then you feel yourself. Now watch your thoughts and notice when the breath comes in and out, is it warmer when it comes in the nose? Or do you feel a little more warmth when it comes out of the nose over the top lip? Just notice. And here's the part that's really going to amaze you and trip you out, because we're going internal. These are the internal wellness practice. Outside the 6-pack abs, 24-pack abs, big bicep. That's how we're going in here, and we're going in here, deep in here today. So get quiet again, close your eyes, and watch your thoughts. How much time elapses before another thought comes in before it changes? Don't try to change it, just notice. It just may be static. It just may be kind of weird up in there. Don't try to change anything. Once you stop trying to change and resisting everything, you start to go into samadhi. Even if it's just for a fraction of a second, you go into bliss, nirvana, ecstasy. You're just watching and breathing. Everybody, let's take this energy up now. We're going to take a big inhale, and everybody around the whole world, we're going to say an ah sound. You're going to let out stress. You're going to build it up. You're going to create that tension, just like that boiling water on a coffee pot, but it's got to have that release valve. So you have to let this stuff out. You do not suppress, oppress, or compress your emotions and spirit in this practice. If you compress, oppress, suppress, you're going to automatically become depressed. You as a human being was created to express yourself. A lot of your anxiety, pain, frustrations comes from not doing enough poetry, not writing a screenplay. You have to get back into your creative side, people, unapologetically. So we're going to take a big inhale, and we're going to even free this up a little bit more for the people who are afraid to do them. Because, hey, Ashley, is this PG? Is this PG?
No, we're rated whatever you want to be.
Okay, I'm just saying, I'm trying to find out if I can talk a little bit more raw.
Unapologetically.
Okay, here we go. People are afraid. I've been teaching for so long. I see people never do it on. They come to class and they're like, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to, that's a code. But they say the word fuck, down, bitch, and hoe all day. But they won't say on. What is that about? Check yourself. You won't say a nice word. You won't say an uplifting or spiritually positive words, but you say a negative, profane word all day, but you have no problem with that, but you're afraid to say on. It's just sound vibration. How do you think they break down some kidney stones? With sound wave. How do you think they see the baby in the stomach? Ultrasound. Sound is powerful. So you need to make this release. So we're going to take a big inhale, and on the exhale, you're going to make any sound that relieves stress. So you got to, this is about courage today. You have to affront them demons. And a demon is anything that causes you to self-destruct or fail. It's not another person. It's not some image with pitchfork and horns. These are the dualities in the person, the shadow side. you have to be brave enough to make that sound. You at home? So we're gonna take a big inhale and exhale any sound to relieve stress. Take a big, big inhale. Let it go. Ah. Beautiful. And with that, I'm gonna segue into my friend, one of my teachers, strong guy, in contact with his balance, sacred masculine, sacred feminine energy, aggressive, protective, but also a nurturer and a giver. This is Keith Mitchell. Come on in, brother.
Hello, everyone. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us. And what an amazing introduction, a meditation, a unique meditation in a different way than because so many people, we have this idea that it has to be one way, and to see it in a different way, it begins to expand our thoughts on how they should be. So I love that. I love that. And that's why I adore you as a master teacher, my first teacher.